Hey guys, welcome to another episode. It's my opinion, it's Opinionated Voice. So, about last night, I just want to say that Kelly Oubre Jr. deserves a bag. He was putting in work yesterday, and not just work on the offensive side, but he was blocking shots, taking snacks, and giving them back rappers. He was doing everything he could to keep people on their stuff. Especially Jimmy Butler. He was guarding Jimmy Butler. He was guarding Kevin Love. He was guarding everybody. And Jimmy Butler, I didn't see him smile not one time during the whole game because he had to keep pressing. He was pressing like he was going to church. He had to have the creases. He had to have the steam. He had to have it all. And he still couldn't get it. Because why? Because Tyrese Maxey is a monster. He's a monster. Don't get me to talking English. I put my British accent on and tell you he's a monster. He's a monster. How about that? He's a monster. But look what he did. 37 points and 29 points from Joel Embiid. Still the best duo in the entire league. Can't nobody argue with about that. They might even be the best duo of the entire history of the NBA. He's not here just to get into an all-star game in the first year. He's not here just to get to the playoffs. They want to win rings. And I believe this is their opportunity this year with Joel Embiid being healthy right before the All-Star game. We got 5 more games to go on the regular season. I do believe they're going to make the playoffs without having to get into the in-season tournament like I predicted the other day. I said we needed to beat Miami. We beat Miami. I said we needed Indiana to lose, Indiana lost. I said the Knicks needed to lose, the Knicks lost. So what am I, Nostradamus up in this piece? I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm predicting some things that's happening, and I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm just going to put it on out there tomorrow. Who do we play? Let's see. Saturday's game, we play Memphis, I think. Is it tomorrow? It is tomorrow, but why aren't they showing me who we play? Yes, we play Memphis, 8 o'clock. It's a league pass game. So I'm going to need everybody to keep on putting them good vibes out there. And let these Memphis Grizzlies get got. Get got. Take the claws right from them. Just like they did Miami. They were up, 22-8 in the first quarter? They took their whole passion out of them. They came back a couple times. Yeah, I know. I watched the entire game. I also want to mention the inbound passing. I kept complaining about how the inbounds passing was just not there. It's getting there. Nick Nurse, shout out to Coach Nurse. He's getting there. He's trying his best to, I guess, go to their strengths. But hey, Tyrese Maxey has been rejuvenated with his boy Joel Embiid, his sidekick, his other piece, and then Juicy Booty. Juicy Booty was even out there doing some things. He was jiggling and jiggling and dribbling and shooting, making threes, taking charges. I mean, come on now. Now, y'all know I'm not a big fan of Juicy Booty, but he was doing his thing last night. That's all I gotta say. He was doing his thing. If you're doing your thing, you do what you need to do, then go ahead, have at it. Mo Bamba, get better. You got an illness going on right now. Go ahead and get better. KJ Martin got some PT last night. He did his thing, picking up rebounds and getting his hands in the passing lanes. He was doing what he could. He missed a couple of baskets because he got fouled a lot. Did they call them? Heck, no, they didn't call that. Why? Because they garbage. Let's talk about the referees. The referees got too much attitude. I thought y'all supposed to be like a part of the game, not a part of the game. Like, why are you changing momentum? You shouldn't even have to do that. You're there to make calls, to make sure the players aren't getting hurt, but you're out there with attitudes. Like, I saw Joel Embiid talking to the referee about how he fouled a guy, and he had this whole attitude on his face. Like, what's wrong with you? Did you not get hugged when you was little? Did you have problems with your daddy? Like, something ain't right. Kirkland, I don't even like that referee. Kirkland, he is a horrible officiator of the NBA. And this guy last night, I think his number was 68. Don't like him. I think they don't deserve to be playoff referees. If there's like a lotto, or I don't know how they pick the referees to be in the playoffs, if it's like something special that they go by their calls, their correct calls, and this, that, and the other, then those two definitely are not going to be in the playoffs, and that's wonderful. I'm so excited about that because y'all suck really bad. You need to go back to middle school and referee that basketball game. Matter of fact, referee the volleyball game, because that's what you're doing. You're just letting the ball just fly and not calling nothing. And if you are calling something, you're calling outrageous things. And then they challenge it, and your stuff is overturned because you're trash. You're garbage. Garbage. Put yourself in the bin. You're done. I don't even think these dudes should get bonuses or anything. I think they should get penalized at the end of the season. Once they go over their record of missed calls or overturned calls, I think they should get penalized. And that should be like from huge games. Go back to the G League and practice some more. They need to practice and get familiar with the rules just like the players do. So that's all I got to say about that. Also, Joel Embiid looked good to me last night. It's his second game back from a meniscus surgery, and he's looking really fresh. He scored 29 points. I think he had like, let me see. Let me not even act like I got the stats in my brain. Let me click on the game, cause I ain't gonna have y'all coming for me talking about, you said he had 8 rebounds and he had 7. You know what? Screw it. I'll say what I want to do. This is called opinionated voice. Not your opinionated voice. It's my opinionated voice. So, let's see. Joel Embiid, he played 32 minutes last night. He had 3 of 6 field goals from the 3-point line. So that's 50% right there. He only had 5 free throws, which was crazy. Joel Embiid averages 11. That's ridiculous. But 29 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. No offensive rebounds. He was actually a negative 19, and we still won. So what does that tell you? That tells you that Kelly Oubre, and Nicholas Batum, Juicy Booty, and Tyrese Maxey, they was doing their thing. Paul Reed was out there putting his hands up in there. He was doing some crazy defense on Adebisi. Yeah, I called him Adebisi. I know. I might be a little disrespectful. But still, I think it's funny. Bam Adebisi. I think he only scored like, well, let me see, what did Adebayo? He had 14 points and 11 boards. It's not bad. He had some offensive rebounds too. But, I mean, man, it was a great win. We needed that win. Let's look at the standings. Let's see where we are at as far as the in-season tournament. We are at number 8. But we're only a half game behind 7. And we are a half game behind 6th place. So, Indiana or Miami lose again. We right up in there. We in there like swimwear. We might even get over there in the 5th spot if the Knicks keep dropping. Because they are playing like garbage as well. I don't know if it's because, they've been playing all season. Ain't none of them got no rest. But I don't care. Don't get no rest then. So, let's see who plays tonight. Tonight, Indiana plays Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder is the number 1 team in the West. So, beat the brakes off of the Pacers. Slow them suckers down. Let's see who else do I need to lose? Miami plays the Rockets. Okay, so they're going to get their bounce back probably with the Rockets. But then again, the Rockets ain't no slouch. They're at 50% right now, 500. So, they're not a slouch. I think the Rockets could whoop them potentially as long as everybody's playing. I don't think Seagon is still injured. I think he might be on the court tonight. I don't know. The Knicks play the Bulls. I might just have to peep out those games tonight. So let's see. If all the teams that we need to lose in order to stay out of the in-game season or tournament is playing tonight. So let's cheer for our guys tomorrow, and let's cheer for the other team's demise. Yeah, I said it. Let them lose. I don't follow other teams. I follow the Philadelphia 76ers. And also, the Pacers and Miami play each other on Sunday. We also play Sunday. We play, who do we play on Sunday? We play the Spurs. And I know you probably say, oh, that's going to be an easy win. No, just because they're dead last does not mean that it's going to be an easy win. You never know with these teams. It could be just their night that night. We can have a crappy shooting night. But the Pacers and the Heat play at 5 o'clock. I'm probably going to be watching that. Well, what time is our game? Our game isn't until 7, so I might be able to catch that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm going to be gone. I ain't going to be here. I'll be out of town. So, let's see. Who do we want to lose? The Pacers or the Heat? I think we just got a tiebreaker kind of with the Heat. So, the Heat should probably beat the Pacers. Maybe. You know what? I don't care. One of them need to lose. And it's going to have to be. Because they don't have tie games in basketball. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. So the League Pass game against the San Antonio Spurs at 7 o'clock. Also, the Knicks play the Bucks. The Bucks is probably going to beat the brakes off of them. And that would also be good for us. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the weekend. I'll be back with you guys on Monday. Monday is going to be a very busy day in basketball. You know why? Because there's no games. There's absolutely 0 games on Monday. So that means it's going to be a busy time. People are going to be looking for content. They're going to be following the players around, what they doing on their off day. So it's going to be a pretty hype day. And if you don't understand sarcasm, then you probably shouldn't listen to this podcast. So, what do you guys think about what your Philadelphia 76ers are doing? I think they are ramping up for the playoffs. I think they're going to get to the finals and win a chip. So let's keep that energy going good. And I will talk to you guys on the other side of the weekend. Have at it. Be kind. Be good. Peace.